Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I hope you guys are doing so well. Happy Sunday. I was thinking about this. I was thinking about something that happened to me a few years ago, and I just felt like, why not do a video on it, right? Okay, so a few years ago, someone came to me. Someone literally, oh my gosh, it was so weird. I was standing and someone literally came really close to me. This was before the pandemic, right? And they whispered in my ears and they're like, "You're hard to read. You're hard to read." That's what they said, right? First of all, I was so paralyzed by this action that was going on. I was just like, why, where, who, and what is happening right now? Like, I had to wait till my body calmed down. I went to my car. I drove home in shock, and I got home and then I settled, and then I thought about this question that this person, well, it wasn't a question, but statement that this person made, okay? And they were like, "You're hard to read," okay? And I wanted to share this only because I feel like if you're one of God's chosen person, the things that we go through and all the stuff, okay? And this may be something that you can relate to, okay? Where people, they find you hard to read, okay? They can't read you. They can't really navigate your steps. They can't really understand you because you don't operate the way other people operate, okay? People are so used to when they say A, you're supposed to give this reaction and so forth and so on. And when you don't, they don't know how to read you. They don't know how to take you. See, people they've gotten comfortable in reactions and certain things like that. They get comfortable in that when it comes on to people, when it comes on to others. And when they can't do it for you, it makes them feel very uncomfortable, very unstable, okay? So let me just say this. Like I said, for God's chosen people, people may find you hard to read, but the reality is you're not. You're not hard to read. You're not hard to read. They're just lazy. They're just lazy, okay? Let me tell you what people do. So you walk into a place, you walk into a space, you sit down. You just, you're sitting, whatever, or standing, or whatever you're doing, right? And then over time, people start noticing you and all the things, right? And then, so no one comes close. No one comes close. No one says anything. None of that, right? And what people do is they find they find it comfortable to stay all the way over yonder, okay, from afar. And it's almost like they take this canvas, right? And with some paint, and they paint the picture of who they think you are, okay? They painted a picture of who they think you are, all right? Or they take this book, right, with the pages are blank pages, and they take a pen and they start writing your story. They start writing about who they think you are. No one came close. No one even asked you your name, okay? And they start writing about who they think you are. The moment someone decides to do that is the moment I lose respect for you. Okay? There's something about you that don't feel comfortable coming close. Okay? That is not a me problem. That is a you problem. You need to understand, guys. Your presence is so strong. Your presence is so captivating, whatever you want to call it, that there's people who don't feel comfortable in your presence. That's why you have people who have access to you who will prefer to sit there and watch you from a screen. You have people in your life who has the ability to touch you, who has the ability to be in the same space as you, but they don't feel comfortable, so they feel comfortable watching you from a screen and pretending like they're not, okay? That's how they feel comfortable. So this is all their problem. This is not you, okay, guys? As God's chosen people, we are so open sometimes, like probably too open. You know, we go through a lot, and we're very genuine, and we're very authentic, and we share things about our life. If you ask, you know, we're not that closed off, to be honest. You know, but it's people who are so scared. They're scared. It's like they're literally scared of us. And you're like, why? Why are you so scared? What makes you so scared? Okay? And yes, it's the anointing on your life, but when you get into a space that's supposed to be filled with other anointed people, then how do you explain that? How do you explain why other anointed people feel a certain way? Why are they scared? Why can't they come into your presence? Why? So no, you're not hard to read. People are lazy. They don't want to do the work to come close. Just like how communication is supposed to be. Hey, what's your name? Blah blah blah. Back and forth. Reciprocity. No. They don't feel like doing that. They feel like they can just stay from afar and write your own story. Okay, and that is not right. I read an article years ago that says every time you make an assumption about someone, you're 100% wrong. Listen, how I live my life, I've told myself, if I am not willing to get close to someone, for whatever my reason is, for whatever my issue is, if I don't want to put in the work, if I don't want to put in the time to get to know you, I am not going to make an assumption about who I think you are. I don't know. Not because you walk through the door, not because I see what you look like. I don't know. If you didn't tell me, I don't know. Okay, and if someone else tells me something, I'm gonna hold it loosely because I want you to tell me your story. For many years, I walk into a space, and I'm telling you, by the time I start talking to some people, it's almost like they were at like chapter 36 about who they think I was. I never ever got to even explain myself. I never even got to introduce myself, but they already knew who I was. That was weird. And I'm supposed to respect you? Why should I? You know, let people do it, because that's what they feel comfortable. A lot of times people don't want to know the truth. They just want to see you and want to make these assumptions about you. It makes them feel better about themselves. That is not your problem. That is their problem. They're lazy. Okay? They don't want to do the work. Even in the Bible, it says, ask and it shall be given. Seek and you shall find. Knock and it shall be open. You have not because what? You ask not. Okay? A lot of people don't want to do the work to get to know you. They just want to get to know about you. Okay? A lot of times people find us very intimidating, which is like, I'm not intimidating. You're intimidated. Two different things. I'm not intimidated. You're intimidated. Check yourself. You know, what is it about you that feels intimidated by me? We got to ask ourselves these serious questions here, guys. Let's talk about it. Let's talk. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching. Thank you to all my new subscribers. So glad you are here. Take care, and I'll see you in my next video.